Hey guys, it's Teresa, three-time elite coach, founder of Evolve Nation. Today I want to run through how to set up and run your very first challenge group. So there are lots of things to consider when running your first group, but the first thing, I want you to just take a deep breath and don't overthink it. Everybody starts somewhere. My groups today look nothing like they did when I first started. It doesn't have to be perfect. All people really want is community, support, and a little bit of help with their health and fitness. And if you don't know the answers now and that's what's preventing you from starting one, you feel like if you invite somebody and you don't know all the answers, you're going to feel bad or embarrassed. But what you need to remember is you have a huge team behind you. If you ever have any questions at all, you can certainly come to us or search in your Coach Online office for the answers, and you will definitely get an answer one way or another. So if you don't know and someone asks you, just say, hey, let me check on that. I'll get back to you, and come ask. So don't let that hold you back, or you'll never learn and you'll never grow in this business. So I'm going to be bopping back and forth between this presentation and tools that you need to set up and run these groups. I'll show you everything, okay? All right. First thing, what you need to know. We'll go through choosing a start date for your group, your goal of Success Club and why that's important, choosing a deadline to join, and having an order by date set for your hopeful clients or coaches, a platform that you'll be hosting your challenge groups on, where to get the content / what do I even post in these groups, and what do you do at the end of a group and when you're thinking about starting your next group. So for me personally, I held a challenge group or two every single month ever since I started coaching. It wasn't until last year that I actually started the year-long group with Evolve Nation Fit District, but I'm going to be making changes to that coming with the new year, because I did see some drop in my retention as far as people staying on Shakeology, staying on Energize, using our products month after month, because once they got in, they just canceled everything and knew they'd have that accountability piece. And the bottom line comes to, we are running a business. And while I love helping and supporting women on their journey, and I want to be there for them, I still have kids to feed and bills to pay, right? And so do you. So I'm going to share all the ins and outs. I'm not going to keep anything to myself. I want you guys to know my thought process behind these things, and I want you to be able to form your own ways of building your business. But I'll share why I've done things the way I have, and why I've seen it work or not work for other coaches that I've helped. So, okay, let's start with a little bit of belief. Don't be afraid to show up in new ways, but don't forget to show up in all the ways. So when you're sharing on social media, just because you became a Beachbody coach doesn't mean that that needs to be your new identity, right? There's a lot of different layers to you. You may be a mom, you may be a nurse, you may be a wife, a friend, you might be a humanitarian, you might be obsessed with dogs or interior design. Don't just become health and fitness. That is the one thing people say they don't want to be salesy or they don't want to do this or that. But for some reason, once we submit that coach application, we begin to take on the role of coach and forget about all the other layers. So I want to just encourage you to run your business with multiple layers, and don't forget who you are other than a coach. Okay, so first things first, what do they need to be in your groups in the first place? Okay, so setting that expectation and what they need to join. I'm going to tell you right now, I'll rip the Band-Aid off right away. Do not let people in your group for free. Here's the reason why. Let's say you just went through a Veda school and you opened up your first salon in your hometown. And in your hometown, you know Jenny, and you know her sister Jess, and your cousin Martha. And they come to your salon that you have invested some money into, and you give your sister a free haircut. And then your aunt wants a cut and color, and you don't charge her either because you feel bad and you don't want to sell to her, and you like helping people out and you want to do a favor for them. How sustainable is a long-term business if you are doing everything for free. In this business, we are giving people the total solution, health and fitness. Without your health, what do you have? You have nothing. We are giving people the gift of health. So never feel bad for having an expectation of what they need in order to join you. My personal line in the sand is you have to get a challenge pack of some sort. So that comes with Beachbody On Demand, Shakeology, or the Performance line, which is like a pre or a post workout. That gives you access to my challenge group. Do you see what they did there? Challenge packs get you entry into a challenge group. Now, will there be a case where somebody in your family they want Beachbody On Demand, but they don't want anything else, and you really want to help them? Can they be in your group, or are they just not allowed? It's a case-by-case basis, but I will say it's a slippery slope, and it's a lot harder to run a business when you give things away for free and then try to be a business owner that says, actually, it costs this much money, or actually, you have to enroll with this. I would just say be clear and set expectations from the beginning that your accountability and your coaching comes with a subscription to Shakeology or to the Performance line, okay? Another thing to consider is the total package is what's really going to get people those results. If they just work out and their eating is horrendous and they're not getting proper nutrients in their diet, are they going to get the best results? No. If they're eating well and they're not moving their body and they're not exercising, again, they're not getting the total package. So just consider that when you're talking to people. Okay, so first things first, choosing a start date. Things to consider with this are holidays. So you don't want to start a challenge group 2 days before Christmas, okay? Probably not smart. School breaks, vacations that you may have coming up. Now, the great thing about what we do is you can do it from anywhere as long as you have your cell phone. So a vacation probably isn't the greatest excuse not to host a challenge group, because you can check in. And it's actually kind of fun to show people that, hey, I might be in Florida with my family, but I woke up this morning and took my Beachbody On Demand to the deck and did a workout, and it was great. Here's my picture. So choosing a start date. Now, I would choose a date that's either, first I'd start it on a Monday, no matter what. And I would have people in the group the weekend prior so you can talk about prep, answer any questions, have them introduce themselves, and things like that. How long should your group be? That's up to you. Trina, my upline, has always done 10-day groups. When I do monthly groups, it's 21 days. Okay. Now, why 10 days? Why 21 days? Personal preference. But if you think 10 days is too short, I want you to consider this. If you hired a financial planner to follow you around because you were having difficulty spending money and they were with you everywhere you went for 10 days, would you be a little bit more cognizant of what you were spending? And would you be more aware and make better choices the remainder of the month, having had them those 10 days? Absolutely. We are accountability coaches. We get paid a small commission from clients joining us. We are not expected to be in their back pocket at all times. So take that pressure off of yourself. So I would choose a Monday, and I would either choose it in the beginning of the month or in the middle towards the end of the month, okay? Reason being is Success Club. Now, why is Success Club important? Success Club points are given to you if you help somebody enroll with a challenge pack. You get 2 Success Club points. If you help 3 people enroll with a challenge pack each month, you have achieved Success Club. Success Club 6 is considered Success Club 5. Like, they base it on Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Success Club 5 is achieved by helping 3 people because you'll have 6 points. So you can check that box off. If you want to help 5 new people each month, you'd have Success Club 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean 10, sorry, 12. Sorry, got mixed up there. But that's just a way to measure that you're bringing in new people to your groups every single month. Okay. I like to enroll people with a challenge pack, and I always add on Energize, and I say, I love it. I drink it every day. I can't imagine my life without it. If you don't want it, just remove it from your cart. Okay. Not only will that give you more volume, more commission, but it will also help them fall in love with another one of our products. Okay, so Success Club. Now, why does this have anything to do with the date that you start your group on? Well, easy, because if you start on the first Monday of the month, that doesn't give you much time to hit Success Club for that month. And nothing is worse than scrambling to hit a goal at the very last minute of the month. If you move that group 2 weeks into the month, that gives you 2 extra weeks in the beginning of the month to add people to your group, to get your Success Club goal achieved, and to start your group in time. Okay, so let's just talk about this right away. So are you making it about you? So if you say, I'm scared to invite people, I don't want to be salesy, I just want you to remember, what would your life look like if you were not invited to this business? What would your life look like if you had never started a challenge group? I know for me personally, I was invited by a stranger on the internet I had never spoken to before. She asked me if I wanted to join her new group because a new program was launching, and she saw that I was already interested in fitness. I was a little hesitant on Shakeology, and I asked her for the ingredient list, and then I thought to myself, why am I resisting this? I should just give it a shot, and if I'm going to spend this much money, I'm going to go 2 feet in. She also assured me that they had a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if I didn't like the programs or products, that I could return them and get a full refund. Had I not dove into Insanity Max 30 with Shakeology, I don't even know where I'd be. I certainly wouldn't be doing this full time. I certainly wouldn't be as healthy or consistent in my fitness journey as I am. So I like to think of it as a gift. That's my mom's dog, if you can hear that. Just remember, you are a business owner. We are here to help people. But here's the thing. I would rather help somebody lose 20 pounds and create a business out of it to help their family out of financial debt versus just helping someone lose 20 pounds. And I think you'd agree. Okay. So back to planning, having a deadline to join you. So you've chose your start date, whatever that may be, whatever Monday of the month. I want your deadline to join to be 10 days before that. Why is this? Because that gives them time to order. It gives their product time to ship, and they're ready and excited to begin by that start date. So create urgency and excitement around that deadline. So examples of creating that FOMO are in your Instagram stories. You could say, my Rocktober Fitness Challenge is now open. I have 3 spots. Deadline to join is October 4th. Drop me your email to enroll. Okay. So as soon as somebody does enroll with a challenge pack, you would put their name in spot number 1 and keep updating that as you go. If you're someone who's been doing this a couple months, you might have a couple challengers that want to remain with you, who have stayed on Shakeology or stayed on the performance line, who are going to roll over into your next group. What I would do here is simply add 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put their names at the top. First, post it blank, and then the next one, put their names in spot number 1 and 2. That creates even more urgency for people to fill up those last 3 spots, since the first 2 filled up so quickly. Okay, choosing a platform to host your group on, Facebook or Beachbody's apps. Now, here are some things to consider. Facebook, you can go live. You can schedule your posts. People are already on that app scrolling, right? So if they see notifications from your group, they're more likely to have that top of mind. That's why I like Facebook. We also have Beachbody Challenge Tracker, which is soon to be BOD groups. And I'm not going to get too much into that now because it'll just be confusing because it's not even a thing yet. But in the new year, we will be having a new opportunity to host on a new platform. But in the Beachbody Challenge Tracker app, you can't go live. There is more tracking ability. So your client can click, I drank my shake, I did my workout, and you can see it on your end. Versus Facebook, they kind of get lost. And if you don't notice, then they could fall off without you even noticing, right? In the app, it's easier to see progress. It's easier for them to log, and it's less messy. But again, they're not on that app just because they have to diligently go to the app. So they can set a reminder that will say, check into your Beachbody Challenge Tracker. But if they don't do that, they're obviously, they won't think about it. So think about that. So that would just be an app on your phone. Go to the App Store, download Beachbody Challenge Tracker app, and log in with your coach information, and you can set your app up there. If you don't know how, just Google how to set up a challenge group in Beachbody Tracker app. Okay. Where do you find the content for your group? So you're like, how do I come up with all this stuff to post? So there's a lot of stuff in the team page. If you go to the file section of your team page, there's albums with a bunch of graphics in there that you can use. Some are themed out, some are not. The Coach Online Office has tracker guides, challenge group guides, sorry. You can purchase them off of Etsy or another site that I have if you want to purchase them. They're about $32 a month. Chances are someone in our team already has, and we can share them, but I don't like to share them with the team because it's frowned upon. Or you can create your own. If you like graphics and you like making up information and you like accountability, stuff like that, and you enjoy that, you can make your own. That's what I did for the first 2 to 3 years of my business. So let me just share with you the challenge tracker or the challenge guides in your Coach Online Office. So you log in to your coach.teambeachbody.com. You would go to Grow My Business and then Challenge Group Tools. It might have timed me out here, yeah. Grow My Business, Challenge Group Tools. Okay, so here's another place you can learn about the Challenge Tracker app, okay? Here's some invite examples. So if you're like, I don't know how to post about a challenge group, you can come here and get some examples. Here's the guides. Click on that. And let's say you're doing a Morning Meltdown 100 challenge group. That's the program that you guys are all doing. You do not have to do the same program, but if you were, you could use this. All of the posts are here. So prep week day 1. So this would be, you'd have everybody in your group 7 days before the group begins, and you could start posting these prep posts. So they have the pictures to go with them. You just right click and save them to your computer, and then you can schedule them out. If you don't know how to schedule posts in Facebook, let me just quick show you. I have to X out all of these chats. Okay, so let's just go to the Fit District here. I would take that post, copy and paste it here, add the photo, and then down here, instead of post, I would schedule it. So I'd schedule Monday's post, and then I'd go back to the challenge group guide, copy and paste, and I'd schedule Tuesday's post. And then you choose the time. I always do like 5 a.m. Okay, and then you hit schedule, and it will schedule, and it'll automatically post for you. So I take like a Sunday, and I'll go through and I'll schedule every single post. Now, Morning Meltdown 100 is a 100-day program. You do not have to do all 100 days with your group, okay? So you can find a way to close that out using your own verbiage. Do not feel like you have to do all 100 days, okay? All right, let's go back to the other screen. Okay, so we went through content. Now your group is coming to an end. What do you do? So what I like to do is offer the coaching opportunity the Thursday before the end of the group. The reason is, hopefully by this time they've gotten results, right? You want to encourage them to share their before pictures, their measurements, weigh themselves, tell you their goals. Then hopefully by that day, like 15 mark, they've gotten some results. They feel better. They're drinking more water. Their skin is more clear. They're getting better sleep. That's when I always would introduce the coaching opportunity. Why? Because there's probably somebody in their life that has noticed their progress by now. Maybe they have the itch to pay this gift forward to other people. So I would do a post in there about coaching. I have one on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Mom Raisin Health. If you need to know, just put a post in the team page and I will answer with my link. But encourage them to join your team. Now, take those who join the team and we can go from there as far as that goes. If you have a new coach enroll and you need some help there, just reach out. But then you end the group and you would start a new group. and you do the same thing over. I would encourage you guys to really team up and collaborate with other women on the team that are like-minded and have similar goals. It makes it more fun. There's more people in the group. It's fun. Lean into the team. There's so many awesome women on here. So anyway, I hope that helped you guys. If you have any questions at all, just let me know. And I think that's it. Okay, bye.